For a guy like that?
Yeah, I spoke about it a couple nights ago. Really happy for him. Not surprised. Put in a lot of work this summer, and again, for him, it's the same as everyone else on the team. It's one game, and we got to keep going.
How does that rejuvenate the group? And now you guys are all kind of pulling in the same direction.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've the message has been pretty clear since camp, and we had a good camp, and we were ready to go. And our last couple exhibition games, you could see that our game was coming. So, I'm going to say it again. I think it's one game, and it doesn't mean much, but it's a good start for us. And now we got to continue on that tonight.
How did you feel with Dylan Hronek as your partner for the first game? We talked a lot about defense by committee, but didn't really see that in the first game. How did it feel?
Felt really good. I mean, great player, really smooth, can defend, sees the ice well, good skill. Jumped in the rush a couple times there. That's going to open things up for me as well. So I thought we were great. I mean, our whole game was pretty solid on Wednesday, and we just got to keep pushing.
It seemed like you guys were rotating a lot on the power play just now and morning skate. Is that something you're going to try to do a lot more this year?
Yeah, I mean, we're always trying to, change up what we do, just so we're not stale or teams can read us easily. So we've been together for 5 years now, so we have pretty good reads on each other, but just, changing little things here and there, but nothing crazy. We've done those things throughout the last couple of years.
In terms of making sure that you guys come out tonight and you're not complacent, keep that foot on the gas, what's the message and what's the consensus from the group in order to get that done?
That we just know that it was one game, and it's like I said, it's a great start for us, but we got to keep going. It doesn't mean much. It's a long year, and we got to stay even keeled, not too high, not too low, and that's what we're going to try to do.
What is it working hard to forget that game on Wednesday? I'm assuming you guys are doing the same thing and moving past it.
Yeah, we moved past it yesterday, so it's over for us.
Yeah. I just want to ask you about Brock Besser and just how happy the group was for him, and just to see him like the struggles last year, and just to see him get off to the start he was this year.
Yeah, he's really taken to heart some of the stuff that we thought he had to do this summer and how to play the game, and he's done it. Now it's a long way to go.
Yeah.
There's 81 more games, so. Now the hard part is doing it every night.
It looks like he was getting in the right spots. He's taking those opportunities. Is that part of it? Is just finding yourself in those spots and those pockets, I guess?
Yeah, there's the guys have to understand there's goals around those areas. You're gonna have to put some more ice bags during the year, but it's worth it, right? And there's 6 or 7 lying around there. You got to go find them. And he grabbed a couple last game by being in that area. I'm sure the others are going to be talking about that. So it's a will of attrition. You got to go back in there.
What did you like defensively from your game against Edmonton, and maybe overall how you see your defensive style working?
Well, I think we made a few mistakes there, and we didn't duplicate the next mistake. I think that's what I've really worked on with this team. Is it's a game of hockey. Hockey is a game of mistakes, but if we don't duplicate it, so you can still stay in structure. If a guy's out of position, we still protected the house. So I think that's something we've really worked on. That helped us last game. I mean, because it's hard to contain some of those guys. Obviously, McDavid's incredible. Somebody might make a wrong read, but can the other 4 guys hold the fort till that guy's mistake can get back to help out? I guess that's really what it comes down to.
You tinker with the lineups at all, or do you just keep rolling with the momentum from the
Yeah, it's pretty well the only healthy guys we got. So, they say you never change a winning lineup too. I heard that too sometimes.
Any update on Carson Soucy?
Yeah, he had a good day today. There was a lot of pushing and shoving. He's still out there actually pushing and shoving. So, he's day to day, I think.
With Demko with the flu the other night, did it go through the team, or is that something you guys kind of kept him away, or it's always tough when a guy gets the flu?
Well, we had about 7, 8 guys go through it, so Denver's hopefully he's the last guy.
Yeah.
He obviously got some rest the other day. He's on the ice now, but and quite frankly, we were going to get Casey DeSmith in here, whether it was tonight or the next game. He's had a really good camp, and he deserves to play too.
Yeah.
What was your message to the group this morning, just to make sure that they don't get complacent? I know that they all feel they want to come out early, but what do you say to them, and what's the balance as a coach?
Well, it's a big test for us, right? We have to play uncomfortable tonight. This is it's a game everybody wants to see. They want to see what the Oilers do, and they want to see what we do. And it's one of those games. Each individual has to prepare themselves. They know the game plan, and that's really what it comes down to. It's that game's over. It's one win. So I think sometimes we're all blowing it out of proportion, even on their side. I mean, I'm sure they're upset, but there's 81 games left.
We talked a lot about defense by committee in the preseason. Saw a pretty healthy dose of Quinn Hughes with Filip Hronek. How much of that had to do with having the matchup advantage at home, and do you think it'll change at all on the road?
Well, I think Footy does a nice job. He's going to have to mix and match. I'm not sure, I'm sure they're going to play together a lot tonight, but they're also going to have to split them up every once in a while until we get some healthy bodies back. So I thought the other guys held the fort. But obviously, offensively, we get more puck possession time when they're together. I mean, when you're out there as forwards, you're going to get the puck on your stick or you're going to get some chances around net, so you might as well take advantage of it.
A lot of people have called your second line the PB and J line. Your thoughts?
Yeah, is that? Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Sick?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, sure. No, I mean, I didn't even know they called them that.
The goals are obviously nice from that line, but how impressed were you with their play without the puck?
Yeah, it's carried over from last year. When I put those guys together, they're a very consistent line. They play the north-south style. Obviously, Giuseppe's done a nice job of being a forechecker. We were weak on the forecheck last year, and we acquired some guys that can get on the forecheck. Teddy Beluga. We need guys that can stop pucks. Create piles. Not, where sometimes when you're late and you play teams like Edmonton, they run and you're dead. So those guys can stop pucks and stop piles, and that can help us, slow down their attack.
Did you get a chance to see Puck Colson last night? It's 2 goals in Abbotsford.
No, I heard he played really well, and Amon scored. So, Bain's like another huge prospect for us. He had 3 or 4 points, so that's nice to see on opening night too. They worked hard in camp, and it's a carryover. It's really good to see for us.